lovely, welcome back to my channel. Life by Olivia is this amazing brainchild of mine that has been evolving over the years. There's a blog, there's a photography network, and these videos. If you didn't know, there's also a shop where you can get hand-picked items that I absolutely love, and I think you're gonna love as well. The shop is expanding, so you have to look out for those things. And I've got a top secret project in the works that I just can't share quite yet. But if you are new here, you're probably wondering what you can expect. So the Life by Olivia blog typically posts 3 days a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we are working on getting you guys weekly videos released every Sunday. Because there's so many new people and new faces here on my Instagram channel and pretty much everywhere, I thought I would do a little video to introduce myself to you guys. And I am going to do the Vogue's quick fire 73 questions video. Now, they were doing this with celebrities, but boom, I'm classy. I could be like a celebrity someday to somebody somewhere. So I decided I'm going to answer these questions too, because why not? Also, just a side note, I have not looked at any of these questions, so I have no idea what they're going to be. I have no idea what they're going to ask. So this is going to be really, really interesting. If you have your favorite beverage, I suggest you grab it and let's get started. One. Of course, I decided to put this beautiful plant here. Now I can't even see the screen. I have no idea what the question is. Look at this. Hold on. Alright, question 1. What is your favorite time of day? It depends. I love having a morning routine, which makes me super confident in the morning. So if I can do my morning routine, I'm a morning person. Without that morning routine, please don't ask me to do anything until it's solid like 11 o'clock, because that's when I'm going to be somewhat confident. What's your biggest weakness? I want to say my back. Like, are we talking physical weakness, like emotional, character-wise? Like, I don't know, but physical weakness for sure. Oh, these knees. I have the knees of a geriatric. Like, I'm gonna go with that. My knees are my biggest weakness. Kind of wasted my knees on those pop, lock, and drop it days. Not much regrets. Just wish I saved it for the stallion days, but whatever. What's your biggest strength? I think my biggest strength is my ability to forgive people, even when they don't necessarily deserve it. But in my heart, I will still be like, I'm at peace with what's happened. It is over. But that doesn't mean that I have to have that person in my life. I'm gonna bitch about it first, but I'll move on. What's the biggest learning experience you've had? Come children, come, listen. Your co-workers are not your friends. Like, that is the biggest learning experience I have ever had. Do not ask me to hang out with you. Don't ask me to like go out play. Like, I'll say 2. There are 2 people that I have worked with. I'll bump it up to maybe 4. But there are a solid 2 who I actually talk to on a regular basis, and they know things about me, and we go out together and we hang out and it's fun. But honestly, co-workers, they will smile in your face, and at the same time, when it's time to save you, they're going to save themselves. They're not even going to try to throw you a life raft, and they will complain about somebody in front of you just to get your reaction, because they key in with that same person they just complained about. Trapsiness. That, I can't deal with it. So your co-workers are not your friends. What's your idea of a perfect date? I just saw, literally just yesterday, that Barnes & Noble is now doing this thing where they're serving like little sandwiches and alcohol. Yeah. To me, that is just amazing. Can you imagine going to a bookstore and you get like your nice fancy, I'm a pasta lover, so it's probably going to be something with pasta, because I'm also a fatty. I don't know if you could tell. And it's like my pasta and my wine. I go through the aisles, scout a good book that I might never actually finish reading, but just the idea of it. And then we just sit down and we talk, and it's like, you're so cute, especially with candlelight. To me, that is an amazing date. And it's probably the first thing I could think of because quarantine has been awful. And yeah, that would be really nice right now. So one vice you wish you could give up? Just kidding, it's definitely not this. Carbs. I need carbs. I am like 95% carbs. And I think that's why this gut ain't going nowhere. Like, listen, every time you see those sexy bikini, swimsuit, any shot of me, I am sucking in everything. I would say my vice is carbs. Lately, I've become a bit of a neat freak. So if Steven doesn't close the closet doors like completely flushed, that's a pet peeve for me. Which is being on the counter and not in the sink. That's become a pet peeve. Pronouncing my name. That is my biggest pet peeve, is pronouncing my name. Yeah, don't do it. I will not answer you. And you will stand there looking stupid like, I'm talking to you, and I'm like, it's your name, you're talking to me. So yeah, that is actually my biggest pet peeve. Diamonds or pearls? Pearls. I hate diamonds. I know, and it has something to do with the whole blood diamond thing, whatever, but for me, diamonds are just overrated. And I love a pearl. I love a good CZ. I don't even need silver. Like, give me rose gold, CZ, and I'm good. That's it. As long as it don't turn my finger green, I'm good. Like, that's it. Something you notice about someone when you first meet them? When I meet people, I can do a quick scan of their aura. And so I guess the aura would be the first thing that I notice about a person. And I will decide within about 10 seconds if I like you or not. And I'm usually never wrong. What's your biggest regret? My biggest regret is never applying to Howard University like my mother wanted me to. I didn't apply because I was like trying to rebel, like, oh, my parents always telling me what to do, and we don't have money for my master's degree right now anyway, so what's the point? But I don't know, maybe if I had applied, I definitely would have gotten in. I was pretty awesome. Not to toot my own horn, but I definitely would have gotten in. My only issue was paying for it. I might have gotten a scholarship. I might have found a way to get a scholarship. And it might have led to other opportunities for me. So my biggest regret is not applying to Howard University. What's your favorite board game? Uno. So I can kill anything. Oh, of course I like the game that destroys friendships. What's heavily played on your music playlist right now? Trap music. What's your guilty pleasure? The Sims. What book did you most recently finish? Something about infinity. The Infinity of Us or something by Rebecca somebody. I promise you, like I'm sorry, that's all I can remember. But it was a young adult novel, and every now and then I like to read those, just, to kind of stay in touch with how a young person views life. I say a young person like I'm not young, but you know what I mean, because I work with kids. So I like to stay in their frame of mind, especially because I'm going to be counseling them, and it helps to remember how they feel so that I don't look at it like, bitch, you think this is a problem? Like, wait till you get your first BPL bill, girl. Like, yeah, so I try to stay in their frame of mind sometimes with my reading, and I liked it. It was a good book. It wasn't like, but it did have a lot of profound sayings, and if you follow me on Twitter, you might have seen me state things like complex math problem or like some really weird philosophical quotes like they came from the book. What are you currently reading? I don't remember the name. I'm not gonna lie. I just know it's about a Hispanic girl who got a full ride to this prestigious school in New York, and she lost her virginity in like the first chapter to her boyfriend. So like we'll see, but I can't tell you what it's called or even who the author is. How do you start your day? This goes back to what I said earlier about what time of day I'm good at. If I can do my morning routine, I start my day by doing a 10-minute workout. I hope, that is the best way for me to start my day. My 10-minute workout, a shower, and a cup of coffee. What's your favorite holiday? Duh, Christmas. Like and it has. I was gonna say it has nothing to do with Jesus, and that's so bad. No, like Jesus is my Lord. I love you. No, I really, really, really love like it's pagan or whatever, but I love like decorating because that means that's time I'm spending with my family. I love baking because that means I'm giving something to somebody that they can enjoy. And just feeling that warmth and that love and spending time with people that you really, really care about. And I've never had a white Christmas. One day I hope to, but Christmas, hands down, favorite holiday. I started listening to Christmas music from like October, November if I could. I will skip straight over Thanksgiving if I could. I don't care. But I love Christmas. If you could raid one woman's closet, who would it be? Janelle Monáe. Girl, you want me to send you my information? Because it's... I can leave you the details in the comment section below, okay? Yeah. Send me that, yeah. If you could switch lives with one person for a day, who would it be? J-Lo. I just want to know what it's like to have a fat ass. What's one thing you've always wanted to try but you've been too scared to do? You know, I would say sometime in college, I began to understand what mortality meant. So I had the opportunity to jump in a blue hole. And if you are not behaving, you do not know what a blue hole is. A blue hole is a very, very big hole in the ground, naturally occurring. It's filled with water, super deep, usually way too deep to measure. Just natural, beautiful. And some of those blue holes have like a really, really strong current, so it's not suggested that you swim in them. But I did have a chance to jump in one, and I was just like, I can't see below 2 inches of the surface, I'm not doing it. But I really, 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 what was the question? Wanted to do. Yeah, that's something I want to do, but I don't have the courage to do. Just jump into a body of water. It's one thing you wish you knew at age 19. Sis, you don't want you. Stop wasting your time on him. Besides your phone or wallet, what's a couple of must-have purse items? My keys, my lip balm, or lipstick. That's it. I travel extremely light. That's it. That's all you will ever find in my purse. Please don't rob me. I swear. Like, that's it. If you were not a blogger, what would you be doing? I'd be a photographer. What's something you can't do? I can't do the splits. I cannot do the splits. Where was the best vacation you've ever taken? That summer 2017, London, Amsterdam, and Switzerland. Best vacation ever. What's one city you've always dreamed of going to? Seoul, Korea. Something you've always traveled with? My laptop. Favorite food? Pasta. Favorite dessert? Tiramisu. Even my wedding cake will need to be tiramisu. My wedding cake for the wedding that I'm not having needs to be tiramisu. Favorite snack? I love cream crackers with cheddar cheese and a glass of red wine. That's my favorite snack. What's your favorite movie of the last 5 years? I am not a movie person. I'm just gonna have to go with Black Panther because I'm really not a movie person, so Black Panther. One talent you wish you had? Singing. I really wish I could sing. What's your favorite exercise? Zumba. What's your favorite band? Linkin Park, hands down. What's your favorite fast food order? A chicken sandwich with cheese, fries, and water. What's something you don't want to be doing in 10 years? Working for the man! I don't know. Legit, that's my answer. What's the cutest thing on planet Earth? A giant panda. What's the best thing that happened this year? I got my own place. I'm a big girl now. What's your favorite cocktail? My favorite cocktail is something I made myself, and I named it after my cousin. I call it the Camila because I made it for her and she absolutely loved it. It's not in the Bahamas, you can't make this. It's Jack Daniel's honey with Goumbay fruit champagne and There's another alcohol in it, I can't remember right now. But basically Jack Honey, Gourmet Fruit Champagne, and something else. Which movie makes you laugh the hardest? I don't know right now. What do you usually eat for dinner? Pasta. What do you usually eat for lunch? Pasta. What do you usually eat for breakfast? If I had to say, like, usually, probably some sort of egg and cheese and bacon sandwich. Egg, bacon, and cheese sandwich. What's your favorite color? Coral pink. What's your favorite thing in the world? I have no idea how to answer a question like that. What color clothing do you wear most? Funny enough, my favorite color is coral pink, but I wear more blue than anything. I actually own more blue clothing than any other clothing. What are 3 words to describe living in the Bahamas? Sun, sand, and sea. Do you like surprises? I love surprises. I wish my friends were the kind of friends that would actually try to surprise me more, because I hate always being the one to plan things. Like, surprise me, love me, give me money. What's something you're tired of? Work. Tired of having to work for money. Like, I'm tired of that. What's one thing you had to learn the hard way? That you have to work for money. Like, who do you turn to when you're sad? Steven. I turn to Steven because he's cute. I mean, not because he's cute, because he's my boyfriend. I turn to Steven. Yeah, him. What's a trend you would like to see disappear forever? Crocs. And if you wear them, I hate you. I'm kidding. No, I hate Crocs. I despise Crocs. I hate them, and they just keep coming back. Like, why? What did you want to do with your life at age 12? I think I wanted to be a news anchor at age 12. And like, deep down, it would be super cool if I could be, but that's so not gonna happen right now. Oh, that's it? I did it! I finished all 12 questions. I mean, 7-3, wow. So 73 questions, 2 glasses of wine later. I hope you guys learned some really fun things about me, and I had a lot of fun doing this. Now it's your turn. Let me see you guys do this challenge. Tag me in it, #LifeByOlivia, and let me see your answers. Later. Bye. Oops, I almost forgot. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.